In the quiet hours before everything changed, Reverend James Robinson stood before his congregation one final time, though no one in that room truly knew it would be the last time they would ever see him speak. The atmosphere that day felt different, almost heavy, as if something unseen was pressing down on the hearts of those who had gathered. His voice, usually strong and commanding, carried a softer, more reflective tone, as though he was not just delivering a sermon, but saying goodbye without anyone realizing it. What followed would later leave people around the world asking the same haunting question. Was there something hidden in his final message that no one understood at the time? That day, Reverend Robinson began his message with unusual emotion. He spoke not only about faith and endurance, but also about the fragility of life, the importance of forgiveness, and the idea that every moment could be someone's last chance to make peace with their past. People in the congregation noticed how he paused longer than usual between sentences, how his eyes lingered over the crowd as if he was memorizing every face in the room. Some later recalled that he even smiled faintly, not the usual joyful smile, but one filled with reflection, almost sorrow. As the sermon continued, his words seemed to carry a deeper weight. He spoke about trials that come without warning and the importance of being spiritually prepared at all times. While many sermons touch on similar themes, this one felt different, almost personal. It was as if Reverend Robinson was not just preaching to others, but also speaking to something within himself. At one point, he placed his hand over his chest and said, "We never truly know when our final moment will come, but we must always be ready to stand before truth." The room fell silent in a way that was unusual, even for a place of worship. What makes this moment even more mysterious is how abruptly everything changed afterward. The sermon concluded normally, with prayer and closing blessings, but there was an unspoken feeling among attendees that something was not quite right. In hindsight, many began to reflect on whether there were hidden signs in his words, subtle hints that this was not just another Sunday service, but something far more final in nature. In the days that followed, conversations spread quickly among those who had attended. Some believed it was simply a powerful sermon delivered at the right emotional moment, while others felt there was something deeper, almost like a farewell wrapped in scripture. As time passed, the memory of that final appearance grew even more significant, turning into a moment that people would revisit again and again, searching for meaning that may or may not have been intended. Today, Reverend James Robinson's last known sermon remains a topic of reflection and mystery. Whether seen as coincidence or something more profound, one thing is certain: his final message left an unforgettable mark on those who witnessed it and continues to raise questions that may never be fully answered.